So today I'm going to tell you guys on all the chickens I have in my homestead. So we're going to start from the least of the pecking order, move on to the highest of the pecking order, and then we will move over to my second flock of mixed breeds, which is Bantams, Americana, and a Black Orpington Americana mix, which is a lot to say. And then I have a special surprise of a breed or something I have that you guys didn't even know about. So let's get to that. Alright, first up we have Squirrely. She is the least of the pecking order, the most fastest to catch. We named her Squirrely because she's a fat, scaredy chicken. So she is a silver-laced one-dot full breed mix. She hasn't laid an egg yet. She's a year and a month or two old. The other ones did lay their first eggs. Most of them, I say all of them laid a dozen each. All of them laid a dozen or more each, but she hasn't laid any. She's the same age as the rest. They was raised together. But this little one here, I'm out of breath from trying to catch this. She's the least of the group. Her combs are very, 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 very small. She's a huge 6-7 pound bird. The rest are way larger, but they dominate over her. So I'm guessing that she's the least of the pecking order, and she gets the least amount of food from which they get, because they dominate over her. Next up, we have Specs. She's more, her pattern on her back here is more just like an Oreo type color, just white here and there, but mostly black. I can tell from the rest because her face is more painted with black. She has mid-range combs, and she's mostly the first one I'll catch because she's the slowest. She's a little bit bigger than the one I just showed you, which is Squirrely. She's around 5-8 pounds. She's the noisiest of one when she lays an egg, but I think she's going through a shed at the moment. Well, yeah, she's trying to get on my arm, trying to get back with the rest. But yeah, here go our front look at her. Just a Spec silver lace Wyandotte. Next up, we have Beauty. She's the most friendly. She's more friendly than the rest. But yeah, Beauty, she's the most friendly of all of them. She's easy to catch. She mostly just try to get you to saddle her. When you try to catch her, it makes it 100% easier to catch her. She's also going through a shed right now. Her feathers are falling out in a coop, just almost hard. It's mostly her bottom saddle feathers and stuff. But yeah, out of all of them, she has the largest. She's the most prettiest of them all. That's why I call her Beauty. She's more white over black, so she has a good white pattern over her. Face is white with the largest. All of them, she has the largest comb. Her back pattern is mostly just white, but then just edged with black. She has a loud egg song in the morning, which scares me to death, thinking they are getting attacked. And actually, she's there laying an egg. But since she's going through a shed, she's not making any egg songs because she has no eggs to lay. Next up, we have Curious. She's on the top of the pecking order, and the reason we named her Curious because when she's a chick, like you walk in to the brooder room, she's the first one to pick up her head and just start seeing where the noise is coming from. So yeah, that's how she earned the name Curious. You can tell from the rest because her face is more spotted black than the rest. She's more speckled. But yeah. Most of them, she has like the second shortest comb, black face, edging similar to Specs, but she's also fast to catch also, and she's very loud, just like her sister, loud when making eggs on. But she's not going to any sheds right now. She's not laying any eggs, but she did lay almost half a dozen, because I caught her numerous of times laying an egg. Time to get on to the smaller flock that I have.
when the stars align with a certain mind. You can read the lines and you shall find a universal love, just one of a kind. Look up to the sky, let yourself unwind.
This little lady here is named Tiny. Of course, by her name, she's tiny, but that's her breed. She is a friendly lavender game bantam, and she's a female. If you didn't tell, I said she. She's roughly 4 weeks. I mean, not 4 weeks. Roughly 4 months. As she on my head, she's friendly and comfortable when I'm near. She's one of the first ones to pop up in the coop, and she fights. And the little her size is, she fights her brothers and sisters, or her hatchmates, and she got some bite with her as she pecks my ear, lips, and every other body part she can grab onto. But yeah, she is a lavender bantam, no combs yet because she's still too young at the moment. But her face is getting a tint of red, but she's more beautiful than over Eggland. All right, next up we have a unnamed one. She also is she also is a bantam, but she's not lavender. She is more spotted. She's more like a sea bright, more like a black sea bright. Basically, she's black with a gold edge on her feathers. She's a feisty little fella like her sister. She's a female also. And no combs, no red on the face. She's still small at the moment, which they won't get large at all. And she's about the same size as her sister. She don't fight as much, cause I'm expecting she's at the bottom of the pecking order. So that's why she rarely even fights her brother or sister when they're challenging her. Alright, this is Clifford. He's a black Orpington mixed with a Americana or maybe Easter Egger. He is semi-bearded and somewhat red combs. He's not a male, but I'm just keep calling him a he. I can tell by the color how fast he got the redness in her combs, and she is the most favorite of all the chicks that I hatched. So let me give you an update on the oldest one that hatched. He was an aggressive rooster fighting me and fighting the others in here, but he's been in a good place. He's been moved to a new home. He is an Americana, just like the one I'm about to show you now. This one here is on the top of the chick pecking order, which is an Americana. My guess is she's a female, but I'm not too sure. She don't have no name currently, but she has been injured like not too long ago. So based on her hand, I believe a predator tried to get her. It's just a bunch of scabs mostly. A predator tried to get her, and she wasn't looking too good, but she made a full recovery, and they are not picking her scabs off. But she currently has no feathers due to bandaging on her leg. We had to put peroxide and some vet RX to help any type of infection that may go on. But she's the most scaredest of them all, but she's still on top of the pecking order somehow. She fights to others, but not too aggressive like her brother, which I gave to another family that needed chickens. That's not too far from where I live. So let me go get you guys that special surprise I was talking about. The new breed of chicken that I hatched that you guys technically don't know about. Okay, so what we have here is a silver lace Wyandotte and gold leghorn, golden sex link mix. One of my chickens is the mother of this little chick you see here. Out of 6 eggs, only 1 hatched. Unfortunately, because I have a poor hatch rate, which is only 10%. Or yeah, 10%, maybe 5, depends. Due to circumstances, this little chick made it through a hurricane when we had no power for a couple of hours, which I believe other little hatchmates died. But this little gal made it. So She's friendly as them all, and she whines when you're not there. She mostly whines, and she is a golden. She is white feathered, but I won't really know till she get her main adult feathers or teenage feathers. She is around a week or two old, just getting these little wing feathers, and just a friendly little chicken. Very, 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 very spoiled for a little chick her age, but But then again, she's the only one. I have more eggs in incubator, which are her brothers or sisters, genetically, but I would not be keeping them, or as I'm going to be just keeping this little one, maybe another, just to be the same of her breed, and the rest are going back to the father owner, because I borrowed her dad just to breed my chickens for a share deal of the chicks.